Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to another edition of
Burton Ballers. And in today's video, we're going to be talking 2 strikers, 1 defender. But before we get into that,
don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified when we make a video. Share this video and comment down below, and subscribe to ZDB Gaming.
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So, welcome to the video, guys. And today we're talking 2 strikers, which are
Mbappe and Haaland.
And 1 defender, who is
Sule.
Sule, yes, Sule. So, we had the Champions League yesterday and the day before, and the excitement was over 2 what we call generational talents. The word generational talent is bandied around far too often these days, Zane, isn't it? Everyone's a supposed generational talent.
Elijah said Nketiah was a generational talent.
But you know, generational talents are just that, they are few and far between. So you don't have 8 or 9 in one period. You only have, you know, like at the moment, the only 2 top quality are who?
Nketiah and Snowcross.
Messi and Ronaldo. So we've got Messi and Ronaldo.
Neymar's up.
Neymar is in the 2nd tier, I think. But top tier, if you're doing a tier list, top tier is going to be Messi, Ronaldo.
Neymar's scraping.
And
Neymar's scraping back. Neymar, for all the experience in Barcelona and PSG, he's definitely.
Neymar's knocking on the door, but he's not at the. He didn't reach their levels. He's kind of just outside the door, isn't he? He's outside the door waiting to come in. So once those 2 leave, maybe it's Messi's time to shine. Neymar's time to shine, sorry.
Okay, wait. So who else is in the category of Neymar?
No one really. I think it's Messi, Ronaldo, then Neymar's out on his own as joint third. So there's a joint top, and Messi's like 3rd, and then what do I keep saying? Neymar's 3rd, and then you've got a tier below that. It would have been Hazard in that tier, but because he hasn't really done it at Real Madrid, can we include him in there now? If he had stayed at Chelsea, then yeah, definitely would have been in that tier. But maybe looking at the Lewandowskis of this world, maybe
maybe the miners, the Keppers.
Yeah, so yeah, Lewandowski's and who else?
Do you think Oblak?
It's a different position. We're talking about like.
But we're talking about everyone.
No, we're talking about outfield. You know, we're talking.
But in the Ballon d'Or, Neuer will still be included.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, but last season, if there was a Ballon d'Or, actually, Lewandowski would have won the Ballon d'Or last season.
That's sad.
Yeah, but yeah, for consistency. Those 2 are way out ahead. So, but we're talking about the next talents coming in now, who's going to be performing at the highest level, who's going to be talked about at the highest level. And so we're looking at these 2. There may be some people coming in later. I like Fati at Barcelona. I think he can. He's only 17, I think, so he can develop into that because he's got the potential. But we need to see him performing season in, season out. So. At the moment, Mbappe slightly ahead of Mbappe slightly ahead of Haaland. Mbappe's what do you mean?
21.
Yeah, so he's
I thought it was 24.
No.
But Haaland's like 21.
He's 20. Yeah, so what you've got with Mbappe, he's done it in for a few seasons now. He's done it for about 3 seasons at Monaco and PSG. With Haaland. This is his first big league, and he's succeeding because he scored 29 in 32 matches or something like that. So he's succeeding already in this league, but his other success has come in Austria and Norway. So so he's got to prove himself to be consistent. But the reason I'm talking about Haaland at the moment, because Haaland, he is somebody who Chelsea are very, very, very keen on buying. Roman Abramovich is looking at a top-class striker, and the one that he wants above everyone else is Haaland. But Zane, do you think we can get him?
I feel like, yeah, but if we do get him, he's probably going to turn out like the rest of the strikers in there.
No, I don't think so. I disagree with you there. Yeah. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for us to get him, I think, because everyone on this blowing up on Twitter. Chelsea are going to get Haaland. Chelsea are going to get Haaland. But you know what? Is the competition is big, because Real Madrid are definitely going to be looking at a striker. Because who's their striker? The French guy. Can you remember his name? Benzema. Yeah, well done, Elijah. I knew his name, but I was just testing his name to see if he knew.
What do you mean? Elijah just butted it in.
Yeah. Anyway, so Benzema's 33 now. So he's coming up to the end of his career. So they're looking at a striker, but they may be looking at Mbappe as well. So it's out of Mbappe or Haaland of who goes to Real Madrid. So if they can't get Mbappe, they may be looking closely at Haaland. And Manchester City, because Aguero is coming up to the end of his career now, so they'll be looking at a replacement for him. But again, they got their eyes on Messi. So I'm hoping that if Messi comes there and Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, that'll pave the way for us, because the other club was Manchester United. He was close to joining last season, but so it'll be between us and Manchester United, maybe, if the other two get their number one targets. But we were very close apparently to signing him last season before we went to Dortmund. But this is the reason, Dane, I don't think we will get him, is because the reason why we didn't get him last season was because of wages and agent fee, and he's got that agent Miriola. It's just a nightmare to deal with. So Chelsea don't like paying high agent fees, and his agent fees are extortionate. So and are we going? I'm not sure what sort of wages we wanted. So, but you know what? Because of his talent and because he's someone who can greatly improve our side, then I'll just bite the bullet and I wouldn't go silly. Say he wants 500,000 a week. That's just ridiculous. But say he wants 250, 300,000. You pay that much for somebody like him because he's that good. You don't want to pay these agents a lot of money, but if they want that sort of money, then you know what, you have to give it to them, because the thing is, we'll have him for 5 or 6 seasons, and he'll go to Real Madrid for 200 million if he's a success at Chelsea, which I believe he would be. So you say you don't think he'll be a success at Chelsea?
Like, I'm just skeptical.
You know what? Because
if we splash the cash, like, Higuain turned out to be a flop. Why not?
Higuain was washed up though, wasn't he, basically? Come on now, he's an old man when he came to us.
Why not? I'm not sure if he's a flop yet, so I can't judge him.
Yeah.
Since Diego Costa, we haven't really had like a decent striker. Morata wasn't really good. He had a high reputation. So
yeah.
Higuain,
so you're kind of basing it on. I think
we had bad omens that
day. Yeah, you're kind of, what you're doing, you're basing it on the fact that a lot of strikers haven't worked out for us.
Daddy, one striker that didn't work out was Batshuayi.
Yeah, but you know what? With the reason I think it will work out with Haaland is a certain amount of reasons, right? For me, he is. For me, I think he's got the belief in his own ability. He's the typical build for a Premier League striker, because he's 6'3", I think it is, and he's strong. And he can work 6'4", 6'4". Sorry, my stat man over there is telling me 6'4", and he can operate in tight spaces. He can finish with both feet, and so I think the reason why I've always documented why I don't think the Werner deal's worked out, and mainly because I think Werner was never prolific in the Bundesliga, but Werner, the Bundesliga is easier to play as a striker because of the high line that a lot of the defenses play over there, and so it was always going to be a difficult transition for Werner because he's got to get used to playing in tighter spaces. But I do think Werner will come good. But I think Haaland is ready made for the Premier League, so that's why I think it will work out. And let's go quickly on to the other story, Sule. And Sule is he's another 6 foot. He's 6'5", isn't he? Statman. Yeah, I got it right. Yeah, 6'5" centre back for Bayern Munich. And with him, apparently, according to some reports, Tuchel has held some extensive talks with Marino Granovskia about wanting to bring in a commanding centre back, and he's somebody that Tuchel really likes, and he wants us to go all out to get him. So, but the only thing is, he's quite happy at Bayern Munich, and he's also liked by their manager Hansi Flick, so it is quite settled in Bayern Munich, so that's going to be a difficult one to pull off. But if we can get him in, then yeah, that'd be quite good. So do you know anything about him? Do you know about him? What do you know about him then?
He's a centre back. He's at Bayern Munich. He has like hair like this,
like what? Like this?
Like no, not like this. Like this. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, so if we can pull off those two marquee signings like Haaland and a key centre back, then I'll be confident going into next season that we can make a great challenge for the Premier League. So guys, your turn now, and the Champions League. Yeah, so your turn, guys. Are you happy with these two targets? Do you think that they can push us all the way to the top, or is there somebody else who you feel that will be better suited for us? And Mbappe or Haaland, which one is the better striker? Put your comments below. And don't forget, guys,
like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified when we make a video. Share this video and comment down below.
Right, take care, bye bye.